عصر الامرا. گرانادا، اسپانیا. آموزش زبان فارسی، روش مهندس اکبر خادم. درس 30. Active and Passive Voice Part 3. فاعل معلوم و فاعل مجهول. قسمت 3. فاعل معلوم و فاعل مجهول. قسمت 3. Present progressive of passive. In English, present progressive of passive is formed by adding the auxiliary being. Before starting with the examples, I would like you to review the previous lessons about present continuous or progressive tense. Example: active voice. Some workers are repairing the bridge. Some workers are repairing the bridge. Passive voice. The bridge is being repaired. The bridge is being repaired. Remember, to repair, تعمیر کردن, is a transitive verb which requires direct object. To be repaired, تعمیر شدن, is by itself a passive verb. To be repaired, تعمیر شدن. فاعل معلوم active voice. تعدادی کارگر دارند پل را تعمیر می کنند. Some workers are repairing the bridge. تعدادی کارگر دارند پل را تعمیر می کنند. فاعل مجهول or passive voice. پل دارد تعمیر می شود. پل دارد تعمیر می شود. The bridge is being repaired. پل دارد تعمیر می شود. Colloquial form. پل داره تعمیر میشه. پل داره تعمیر میشه. This is a colloquial form. پل داره تعمیر میشه. Present perfect of passive. In English, the auxiliary of passive is been, which goes before the past participle of the main verb. In Farsi, the auxiliary is شده, شده, which is also the past participle of the verb شدن, شدن. شدن means to become. Participle of the verb شدن. Example. Active voice. They have sent me a few letters so far. As you can see, there are indirect object me and direct object a few letters in this sentence. They have sent me a few letters so far. فاعل معلوم active voice. تاکنون آنها تعدادی نامه به من فرستاده‌اند. تاکنون so far. آنها they تعدادی نامه some letters به من to me فرستاده‌اند have sent. تاکنون آنها تعدادی نامه به من فرستاده‌اند. passive voice. As you know, in English, when we have direct object and indirect object, we can write two passive sentences for an active voice. Passive 1, a few letters have been sent to me so far. Passive 2, I have been sent a few letters so far. This form is used more in English than the previous one. I have been sent a few letters so far. فاعل مجهول passive voice تاکنون تعدادی نامه به من فرستاده شده اند. تاکنون تعدادی نامه به من فرستاده شده اند. تاکنون so far تعدادی نامه some letters به من to me فرستاده شده اند have been sent. Simple future tense of passive. In English, the auxiliary for passive in simple future tense is the verb be, which goes between will and the past participle of the main verb. In Farsi, the auxiliary verb is should, which goes after the past participle of the main verb and the corresponding form of the verb خواستن, which means to want, خواستن. Example: active voice. We will send her an invitation very soon. We will send her an invitation very soon. Passive voice. She will be sent an invitation very soon. In this sentence, the indirect object, her, becomes the subject of the passive sentence and changes to she. She will be sent an invitation very soon. An invitation will be sent to her very soon. In this sentence, the direct object, an invitation, becomes the subject of the passive voice An invitation will be sent to her very soon. فاعل معلوم Active voice ما به زودی دعوتنامه‌ای به او خواهیم فرستاد. ما به زودی دعوتنامه‌ای به او خواهیم فرستاد. فاعل مجهول Passive voice به زودی دعوتنامه‌ای به او فرستاده خواهد شد. Very soon an invitation دعوتنامه‌ای به او to her فرستاده خواهد شد will be sent. به زودی دعوتنامه‌ای به او فرستاده خواهد شد. پایان درس 30. خدا حافظ. به امید دیدار.
شراب خورده ساقی ز جام صافی مست زنده است که درد